So again, everyone, quite an eventful day. Hope it was everything and more that you expected. That was a very powerful plenary, and thank everyone for your patience in dealing with our last minute glitches, especially the panelists. But really, this is the closing reception, and it's a time to reconnect with our theme, but also, really start thinking about some takeaways from today. What are our next steps? Who do we connect with, etc. But also just celebrate, the fact that we've come together and we're moving forward as a people. And to kick us off, special surprise for you all. We have a special curated performance, if you will, from Marlon Richardson, who goes by the name of UnLearn The World. He's an MC, producer, actor, raptivist, and education director of Hip Hop for Change, which is one of our BLOs. So we told you we wanted to center our BLOs and the work that we do on our people, and we're continuing to do that. And so Marlon will kick us off with a couple of performances, and then we'll give out some more grants and toast a bit. So take it away, Marlon.
All right. Well, thank you for that intro. But I'm hoping everybody is not only entertained, but educated, informed, as well as inspired. My name is Marlon Richardson. I go by the artist name UnLearn The World. I am the education director of Hip Hop for Change, as mentioned before. And we are an amazing 501c3 Oakland-based nonprofit, Black-owned, that is dedicated to preserving and teaching the history and culture of hip hop as a social justice mechanism, as a vehicle for healthy self-expression. Over the last 47 years, we've seen hip hop emerge out of the Bronx and to become a global phenomenon that becomes the predominant form of youth self-expression all throughout the world. And in the legacy of that, we aim to educate throughout the Bay Area as well as the rest of the world on the true principles of hip hop: peace, love, unity, and having fun with regard to all the artistic elements of it as well. We've taught 22,000 kids in the Bay Area as well as the rest of the country and other parts of the world, including South America. And I'm extremely proud of that number. And we're going to continue to move on and keep the legacy of peace, love, and unity and having fun and all the artistic elements. And I'm going to offer you guys a quick performance. This is a song called Moonlit. It's off my new album called Light Years. You can find that on Spotify or Apple Music, wherever you find music, and wherever you listen. And let's take it from there. Let's start it. Okay. Listen. Okay. Yes. 1, 2, 3. And you don't stop to the beat, y'all. Rock on. Yes, y'all. You don't stop. Say hip hop. Come on. Yes, y'all. You don't stop to the beat, y'all. Rock on. Yes, y'all. You don't stop. Say hip hop. I never learned about the birds and the bees. A heartbroken little boy turned into me. Watching leaves change, learning lead for the lead. In the streets, seen them laugh, seen them cry, seen them bleed. So I breathe. Last night's party was today's blurred memories. Advil eye drops and 5-hour energies. My work ethic like this tend to me, but am I happy asking for a friend? And that friend is me. Lost friends asking God protect me from my enemies. When you're getting food for thought, better check the recipe. The places I go mentally are somewhere between Farrakhan lectures and drug dealer documentaries. I gave it all I got to make it off the block, but people pray for rain then complain when the water drops. All I did was grow what I got in my cerebellum. I want my bouquet of flowers while I'm still around to smell them, so I tell them. Don't ask about the guest list. We up in the building to the fake ones exit. Feeling like I'm Biggie on my party, a nuisance. Even in the dark, I'ma shine. I be moonlit. It don't stop and it don't quit and it don't stop and it don't quit and it don't stop. Cause the real never leave. Shall I proceed? On the mic, I'm a sight to witness. Ask the Most High for forgiveness. Shine light on my bright spirit whenever I write lyrics. And as a little kid, I wished I could be light-skinned. Now my black boy joy destroying their white privilege. Paint outside the lines, add color to the canvas. I know I am on this planet. I finally understand it. Got all that I was asking. I'm trying hard not to panic. I'm nervous around these cops. I don't want to be Oscar granted. Talk to God when I'm ranting. I know that he got my answers. Was cut from a different fabric since I was rocking my glasses and that little black jacket that I always wore. Now a dude go on tour. I know the time. What I need a rollie for. I'm squeezing a 44 because I'm fighting a holy war. If heaven had a ghetto, it would welcome me with open doors. Angels telling me to go for yours. I show my gratitude for what I got and then I go for more. Yes, don't ask about the guest list. We up in the building to the fake ones exit. Feeling like I'm Biggie on my party and nuisance. Even in the dark, I'm a shine. I be moonlit. It don't stop and it don't quit and it don't stop and it don't quit and it don't stop because the real never leave. Shall I proceed? Everybody say I shine, you shine, shine. Come on, even though I can't hear you, let's go. Come on. I shine, you shine, shine. I shine, you shine. Let's go. Say I shine, you shine, shine. Come on, come on. Say I shine, you shine, shine. Yes, yes. And I find my jewelry and reading a book that's deep. At 3 minutes past 3 while Beat Street is on cable TV. So I'm getting Grandmaster flashbacks of the future where the White House is held hostage by hip hop. Beholding a pale horseman while me, Tupac, and Biggie Smalls run for public office, my thoughts is grand. Glaring through my glasses, getting a glance of galaxies passing me by, riding on constellations while they rhyme to be famous. I rhyme to be righteous. I rhyme to be right. Thanking God that I'm finding a light, trying to make sense of life, but I don't call it life. I call it learning because you can't live without knowing that you're alive. And you and I, we are all here, free and alive. Thank you guys so much for all of your attention, all of your focus. Hopefully you were inspired by those words. Please follow me on Instagram, UnLearn The World, if you are inclined to do so. Please follow the work that we do at Hip Hop for Change, hip hop, the number 4 change. You can also check us out on hiphopforchange.org. And much prayers and blessings to everybody who was a part of this event. Thank you so much for having me. Peace and love.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, you need to mute yourself so I don't get an echo. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. UnLearn the World. That was fabulous. So, you know, this is what we do and this is how we are people. Remember our theme for this year. Really waiting for, we actually have a few more pop-up grants to give out. So don't leave. But also want to thank our sponsors. Want to thank you all for showing up and shining like you always do. And want to thank our volunteers. Our planning committee knocked it out the park. Our plenary knocked it out the park. Even with the glitch, our tech folks, Sam, Isaac, folks at EBCF, y'all brung it. You do what you do. Really appreciate that. And of course, as my former colleague used to call them, the Lady Walkers, Walker and Associates. Perfection, perfection. They are queens, they are diamonds. That is right. So I invite you all to, one, remember to fill out the polls. We do have funders because we have to do our evaluation. And we also want to know how beautiful this was and also how we can make this an even stellar event next year. No glitches. Well, can't control glitches, but you know what's up. You know, this is our second year of doing this, and I think it's better this year. At least that's from my perspective. It was a lot of work. You know, really wanted to, you know, appreciate the donors, our volunteers, the BLOs who showed up, Shamari and the crew from Occur, you know, folks who supported us, our team at CIP. Yes, and so I'm waiting for my partner in, not crime, or my partner in good trouble. Let me put it that way. My partner in good trouble, Zakia, to help us give out some of these grants. Zakia, where you at? You need to be coming backstage so we can do this. You know, this is what we do at all of our events. We give out pop-out grants. usually for 2,000 a piece. And if you do get a pop-up grant, just understand that you will get your grant in a couple of weeks. It'll come from EBCF, from our grant making team, which we are part of. And so thank you all for the love. I'm seeing the chats, and I'm just trying to hold it together until Zakia joins me. So yeah, I understand she's coming. And thank you all for doing the polls. Lisa, you shine. You know, my groups, I'll call y'all my groups, since y'all the inaugurals. So the accelerator groups, stand up. You know, the stabilizer groups, stand up. All the presenters. I mean, I was in the EOYDC one, knocked it out the park. Amazing work. Y'all need to change your name to Oakland Community Development, because that is what you do, or East Oakland Community Development. It's not just youth. I know y'all are helping families. I know y'all are helping, and you know, again, we are beautiful people, and we are doing some amazing things. And wow, these are days when I feel like if only we were in charge, we'd have this stuff nipped in the bud, because we know what we need to do. So, and there's my partner in good trouble. There she is, Zakia. Let's give out some grants.
Hey, thank you all so much for hanging in here with us today and just being in community. We really appreciate it. So we actually have 6 to announce in the reception. We should have coordinated with Greg to get some drums going on. But the first one goes to Green Scholars Program. They're in Santa Clara, California. Congrats to that team. The second one is Lower Bottom Players in Oakland, California. Congrats to y'all. Third one is the Richmond neighborhood. Well, we know it's in Richmond. Let me pull it up.
Housing Corporation.
Housing Services. Richmond Neighborhood Housing Services. Shout out to that team. Let's see. We got a few more. Okay. Fourth one, Serenity House, or Sister to Sister Inc., doing business at Serenity House. Shout out to that team. We also have one going to Alina Museum, Oakland, California. And the final one, Byron, you want to try to give me a drum roll for this one? That's good. And the final one is going to Weekend Adventures in San Francisco. So those were the final 6 pop-up grants for the day. And again, just echoing what Byron said, we so appreciate you all. You guys are work. You guys make this work what it is. We are so thankful to be doing this work. As Byron mentioned, we absolutely love the fact that the majority of the time we get to be with our people, Black people, doing our work day in and day out. So just thank you. We appreciate it. And is there anything else you want to add, B?
I'll just add, thank you, my partner in good trouble. James talking about trusting young leadership. This is what it looks like, y'all. Y'all, I know y'all love her. Y'all working. Everybody who works with Zakia loves working with Zakia. And so I feel like if I've done nothing else, we brought a new leader into our mix. And so, God, I can't imagine in 10 years where Zakia will be the Nicole Giles of the world. All the young Black women and folks that we are working with, amazing. Just so blessed. Yeah.
I don't really have words. I appreciate being able to work with you. Cherie, someone on our learning and evaluation team, actually pointed out to us. And she was like, it's amazing you guys have this intergenerational team. And we were like, yeah, we do. Like, it's just the perfect mix, perfect fit, and I absolutely enjoy being able to work, laugh, just be with Byron. So thank you. And also I want to shout out Nicole Giles too, because it's Nicole. So really appreciate and shout out to all the young people in philanthropy right now. We got this.
We do got this. And in that vein, things to look forward. So what's next for SendBLO? Well, there'll be lots of post stuff. Y'all were networking like mad. I expect they'll be like, Byron, we have this idea. We need to talk with you. Can you support us doing this? That's part of what this conference is about. It's about bringing folks together who either are working together already or have some new ideas, and let's just generate some stuff and get into some more good trouble. So that's what's immediately next. I'm sure expect a lot of folks want to talk, connect, etc. We also are working on a landscape analysis of all of the, you've been hearing about all the stuff that folks are doing for Black folks now, funders, philanthropists, etc. We're starting to compile that information and analyze it. We're working with the Black Funders Network, shout out to them. And you should see that within a month. And so this will tell you like all of the initiatives that are happening in the Bay that are to support us, where they are, what stage they're in, who they support, as much as we know. And so that's coming to you. And then we will continue the work with our 2 cohorts and the network. We're going to do more webinars. And we will also be launching the next cohort of the accelerator in 2021. But we will continue to be staying safe. We will be distancing. We will, as my folks at Roots say, we will mask up and space out. We will continue to do that. So shout out to Roots for holding it down and really, being out front on COVID-19. Y'all were on the ground working 14-hour days in March and April. So shout out to you all. So thank you all, and look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, peace.
Peace.